27 to the power of x is equal to the cube root of 3 to the power of the square root of x. Find x. All right. So what you simply do, the first part of this equation, you're going to express 27 as 3 to the power of 3 and then x. Okay. On this side of the equation, we can write this as 3 to the power of the square root of x and then everything to the power of 1 over 3. So what we can do is to take the cube of both sides. Cube of both sides. Okay, take the cube of both sides. When you do that, you're going to get 3 to the power of 3x and then everything to the power of 3 multiplied by 3, and then when you do that, you will be left with 3 to the power of this and then 1 over 3. And when you multiply that by 3, okay, this cancels 3 and then we are left with 3 to the power of 9x. Okay, so we're left with 3 to the power of the square root of x. Because of this square root, next we can say take the square of both sides. Take the square of both sides so we can get rid of the square root once and for all. And then we're going to get on the left hand side 3 to the power of 9x. We'll get squared. Okay, and then what we have here is 3 to the power of the square root of x and then squared. Okay, and then what we have on this side is 3 to the power of 81 x squared. So 9 squared and x squared. Okay, and this cancels this, and then we're left with 3 to the power of x, and then we take away the bases. This implies that 81x squared is equal to x. And when you solve for x, you would realize that this becomes a quadratic equation. 81x squared minus x is equal to 0. When you factorize x, you bring out x, you're left with 81x minus 1 is equal to 0. When you equate this to 0, you find that the solution becomes x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 1 over 81. So these are the two values of x. So fix this both into this equation. Let's verify. So let's do a quick check. A quick check, I'm going to check for x is equal to 1 over 81. Okay, that's the non-trivial solution. So 27 to the power of x is equal to 27 to the power of 1 over 81. So what we have, we can break this further to say this becomes 3 to the power of 3 times 1 over 81, and that gives us 3 to the power of 1 over 27. That's for the left hand side. For the right hand side of the equation, you get the cube root of 3 raised to the power of the square root of x. Okay, so this becomes the cube root, and when we do that, we get 3 to the power of the square root of 1 over 81, and that gives us the cube root of 3. The square root of 1 over 81 is 1 over 9, and this gives us 3 to the power of 1 over 9 times the cube root, which is 1 over 3, and that gives us 3 to the power of 1 over 27. You see, the left and the right hand side are equal. So that's the end of the video. Thank you for checking out the video. I hope you got the right answer, but if not, we'll see you in the next one.